Hello everybody, good afternoon to you all. Welcome to this class. This is 10th English CBSE class. Today we are going to discuss and we will continue the lesson the 100 dresses part 1. Okay. In the last class, as we discussed in the last class, lesson, this prose was written by Eleanor Estes, who was a children novelist and children author. Okay. Yes. Uh, as we discussed yesterday, uh, first part of this lesson. So Wanda Petronsky was a character, main character here. Wanda Petronsky, normal child, and she was very silent girl. Okay, so she was uh, Polish American girl. Okay, so normally everybody goes to school in the same way she was also going to school. And what is special about Wanda Petronsky, uh, because all of the students making fun out of her because she was Polish American, and she dressed very differently. Okay, she always wore hand me down clothes. Hand me down clothes means here old clothes. She always went to school with hand me down clothes, like old clothes. She sat in the corner of the classroom, room 13. Okay, she sat there because she came all the way from Bogins Heights, because that is why her feet becomes so mud. That is why she goes to the corner of the class and goes and sat there. Okay. Yes. So all the students waiting for coming of Wanda Petronsky, because having fun. Okay, here close friends of Wanda are Becky and Maddie. So these are the situations, these are the scenes that we got in our last class. Okay, so yes, today we are going to rest of the lesson. So very careful, very interesting things have it means have to discuss today. Okay, yes, come. So Wanda Petronsky, most of the children in room 13 didn't have names like that in the class of Wanda Petronsky. Okay, so most of the children in room 13 don't have names like that. Wanda Petronsky the name Wanda Petronsky looks like very different to everyone, because nobody have the like that name. Okay, yes, that is why all the children getting very fun the moment they heard the name Wanda Petronsky. Okay, yes, they had names easy to say, like Thomas, Smith, or Alain. Okay, they had names easy. There are some boys were there. The boys names are Thomas, Smith, Alain. These are the normal names, but Wanda Petronsky looks like very different name. Okay, there was one boy named Bounce. So bounce means here jumping. So one boy's name named like Bounce. So Willie Bounce, the actual name of him, Willie Bounce. And people thought that was funny. That was funny, but not funny. It is the same way that Petronsky was. So here in the class of room 13, it is the class of Peggy, Maddie, and Wanda Petronsky also. So here the name of Wanda Petronsky looks like very different to all. Okay, because she came all the way from Bogenside, and she actually immigrated from Poland. Okay, so America and Poland have different type of cultures. That is why Americans names are looks like different. Poland, it means Polish people have their own names. Americans have their own. So for Americans, Polish names are looks like very different. So that is why here, so the name of students discussed here. Okay, yes. One boy's name here, Willie Bounce. Willie Bounce. Bounce means jumping. So all the peoples thought that that was name, that was funny, that was funny name, that was funny name. So like that Vanda Petronsky also, that was not funny, that was not funny. Willie Bounce, that is a particular name of his own. Vanda Petronsky also a particular name of her own. So that there is no funny situation to names, but in the class of Vanda Petronsky, they had fun. They had fun every situation towards the Vanda Petronsky. Yes, totally Vanda Petronsky becomes a joker here, because it means one who is very silent. All the students go to them. It means she or his or her go to his and make out of fun about them, because they are weak. Okay, weak people also, weak people, it means every time weak people beaten up and had fun. Okay, yes. Venda did not have any friends. She came to school alone and went to home alone. She always wore a faded blue dress that did not hang right. Okay, she did not have any own friends. Okay, all the friends, it means she did not have any friends. She came to school alone. She went to school alone, and she goes back to home alone. Okay, she always wore a faded blue dress that didn't hang right, that did not particularly hang right, and also did not have the iron, did not have the iron. Okay, it was clean dress, blue faded dress. Always she was going to wear, she was going to wear, but it did not hang right, it did not iron right. So it was clean dress, but it looked as though it had never been ironed properly. Okay, so it is so very clean dress, but it did not look iron dress. Okay, so that was also very clean dress, but it did not looks like iron. Okay, iron properly. She did not have any friends, but a lot of girls talked to her. So although, it means though she did not have any friends, all the girls talked to her. Sometimes they surrounded her in the school yard as she stood watching the little girls play hopscotch on the worn hard ground. So there is a ground, there was a ground, worn hard ground is there. So in that ground the little girls play the hopscotch. Hopscotch means here a game which children hop into an oval square marked on the ground. This is a type of a game, hopscotch, very interesting game. So children have supposed to play in the warm ground. So Vanda Petronsky goes there and watching the game. So she did not have any friends, but all the girls come to her and talk to her. So what they did talk, what they were going to talk with Vanda. Let us we move in the next paragraph. Yes, Vanda, Peggy would say in a most courteous manner, as though she were talking to Miss Mason. So here Peggy would say in a most courteous way. Most courteous way means something something hasten way to the to Wanda Petronsky as though she were talking to Miss Mason. Actually, she was talking to Miss Mason. Miss Mason about Wanda. About Wanda. Wanda, she had said. Wanda, she had said, giving one of her friends a nudge. Nudge means a gentle push. A gentle push. Having fun. Okay, so gentle push to Wanda Petronsky because something fun, something because of the fun she pushed to Wanda and had fun out of her. Nudge, tell us, Wanda, how many dresses did you say you had hanging up in your closet? Closet means the place where hand dresses were there. Closet means is this, okay? Yes. So Peggy would ask to Wanda, tell us how many dresses did you say? How many dresses did you say you had hanging in your hanging up in your closet? So totally how many dresses that you have? Wanda, how many dresses that you have? So Peggy asking this question. So what was the reply? What was the reply of Wanda? See here, 100. 100. Wanda would say. 100. Wanda would say. 100. Exclaimed all the little girls incredulously. Incredulously means here. Incredulously means unbelievable. So how can a person have 100 dresses? Okay, there were 20 dresses, there were 30, 40 like this. So such a person like Wanda. So how is this possible? All the students get very unbelievable manner and very exaggerated. Okay, they were exclaimed 100. Okay, all the little girls exclaimed incredulously means unbelievable. Incredulously means showing unwillingness to believe. Okay, and little one would stop playing hopscotch and listen. So hopscotch playing little girls stopped their game playing and listen to the Wanda. Listen to the Wanda that she could say 100. So how can a person have the 100 dresses? Okay, so Wanda was saying to this, yeah, 100, all lined up, all different color lined up, said Wanda. Wanda saying this to the girls and children's. I have 100 dresses, all lined up. Then her thin lips drew together in silence. Her thin lips. Her lips were supposed to have very thin lips, and she goes with silence, very silent. She become very silent because she would say 100 dresses. I have 100 dresses. She would say because of some irritation by the girls. Yes. What are they like? All silk, I bet, said Peggy. So Peggy was going to do again, do intentionally, incense her yes. What are they like? So how they like the dresses, 100 dresses, all they. So what are they like? All silk, I bet. Peggy would say. Peggy would bet. Peggy would do bet all silk like this. Yeah, all silk, all colors. Velvet too. Peggy would ask. Peggy was asking question by question. Okay, what are they like? You had 100 dresses. Yes. What are they like? How many? It means how they colored, and what color do you have? What color did you have the dresses? All silk, all colors, velvet velvet color dress that you have? Yeah, velvet too. 100 dresses Venda would repeat stolidly, all lined up in my closet. Venda again said to Peggy, "Yes, I have 100 dresses. Velvet too. I have all my dresses, silk, velvet, all the dresses that I have. Yes, I had 100 dresses. Repeat stolidly. Stolidly means here commonly, very common manner, without showing any feeling. Okay, she would say, "Yes, I have. Yes, I have 100 dresses, velvet too, silk too, all dresses that I have. Okay, all lined up in the closet. All the lined up in the closet. Yes." Then they had let her go. Then all the children, all the girls let her go. And then, before she had gone very far, they couldn't help bursting into shrieks and peals of laughter. All the girls were going to laugh by hearing this. By hearing this. Yes, it means, how can a person have 100 dresses? That is why all the children knew that she was going to talk lie. That is why all the girls and children's there laughed out 100 dresses. Obviously, the only dress Venda had was the blue one she wore every day. So why did she say she had 100 dress? What a story. Okay, she had only one dress, blue faded dress. She wear every day that. So for what reason she had say that I have 100 dresses? What was the story behind this? What was the story behind this? See, how many shoes did you say you had? Six pairs, all lined up in my closet. Cries of exaggerated politeness greeted this, all alike. So also, how many shoes did you say? How many shoes that you have? This question also been asked by girls and children uh, to the vendor. So again, I have six pair shoes that I have all lined up in my closet. So cries of exaggerated. She was going to something very silent feeling like this. Okay. Oh no! Every pair is different. All colors, all lined up. Again, she was going to tell something. No, no. Every pair of shoes were different. All colors shoes that I have. It is said by Vanda Petronsky. Yes, Peggy, who had thought up this game, and Maddie, her inseparable friend, were always the last to leave. Finally, Vanda would move up the street, her eyes dull and her mouth closed, hitching her left shoulder every now and then in the funny way she had, finishing the walk to school alone. So here she becomes very silent, hearing this question by question about dresses. She becomes silence. So here Peggy would start this game of clothes game, dress game. Okay, yes. And Maddie, her inseparable friend here, who was inseparable friend of Peggy. Maddie was inseparable friend of Peggy. Yes, they were always last to leave. The last person that from leaving the school. Yes. Finally, Vanda would move to the street, move to home, move to home. Her eyes dull. Her eyes becomes dull. Her mouth closed. She become very silent. Very silent. Hitching means here. Hitching means like a very silent mood. Silent moodly. When you are become silent, you suppose walk hitching your left shoulder like this, something that's like this. She became very silent. She went to school alone, finishing to walk to school alone. Yes, Peggy was not really cruel. Peggy was not really cruel. She protected small children from bullies. Peggy was not really cruel girl, so she protected. Peggy protected small children from bullies. Bullies means here those who use their strength and power to frighten people, to weak people. Okay, yes, bullies. And she cried for hours if she saw an animal mistreated. If something animal being mistreated, Peggy was going to cry. Peggy was going to cry here. So having heard this, you came, it means you may come that Peggy is a not cruel girl. She was also has some humility, some humanity, yes. So, if anybody had said to her, "Don't you think that is a cruel way to treat Venda?" So, anybody would ask that, "Don't you think that is a cruel way to treat Venda?" So, Venda, it means Peggy would ask question by question to Venda about dresses. So, is not the cruel way, is not the cruel treat to her. So she would have been very surprised. She would have been very surprised. Asking this question, she would have been very surprised that cruel? Cruel? Why did the girl say she had 100 dresses? So why supposed to one say have 100 dresses? Is it a possible? Anybody could tell that that was lie? Okay, why did she want to lie? Why did she say lie? Peggy asked the question like this. And she wasn't just an ordinary person else. Why did she have a name like that? Anyway, they never made her cry. They never made her cry. So about Venda, about treating of Venda, somebody asking this question. So Maddie was asking this question to Peggy. So isn't it a cruel treat to Venda? So Peggy would say that. So for what reason she had say like have 100 dresses. She's her name was very different name. Her name was very different name. And she it means Peggy wasn't feel bad about Venda, okay, yes. As for Maddie, this business of asking Venda every day how many dresses and how many hats, and how many this and that she had was bothering her. So here Maddie was coming to know that asking the question by question about dresses every day to the vendor, this is a cruel way. This is a bad manner. This is a bad manner. Yes. So uh, Maddie was poor herself. She usually wore somebody's hand-me-down clothes. Thank goodness she did not live up on Bogin's heights or have a funny name. So Maddie was also very poor herself. Poor herself. She usually wore somebody's hand-me-down clothes. So here Maddie was also very poor girl. Okay, she usually wore the others hand-me-down clothes. Others hand-me-down clothes means here old clothes, used clothes. Okay, Maddie was very poor girl. She usually used to wear hand-me-down clothes, old clothes, used clothes, some by somebody. Okay, yes. Thank goodness she did not live up in the Bogin's height. Okay, here Vanda Petronsky was the only girl who came who came from Bogin's height. Maggie wasn't came from the Bogin's height. So I have a funny name. She did not have a funny name like Vanda Petronsky. Okay, yes. Sometimes when Peggy was asking Venda those questions in that mocking, polite voice, Maddie felt embarrassed, okay, and studied the marbles in the palm of her hand, rolling them around and saying nothing herself. So here sometimes when Peggy was asking the question about dresses to Vanda, Maddie was thinking very bad, embarrassed, becomes very embarrassed. Okay, so questions in that mocking, polite voice. Mocking means here making fun, having fun. So those questions asked by Peggy, they would ask the questions to they would ask the questions to Vanda because of having fun. Because of having fun. So this act of Peggy becomes embarrassed to Maddie. Becomes to Maddie. Okay? Yes. So rolling the yes, not that she felt sorry for Vanda exactly. She would never have paid any attention to Vanda if Peggy hadn't invented the dresses game. So not that she felt sorry about Vanda. Okay, she was not going to ask any sorry for Vanda. Okay, sorry for Vanda exactly. She would never have paid attention to Vanda if Petty hadn't invented the dresses game. So Maddie listened to Peggy because of the questions that she have to ask the vendor. Okay, so if Peggy hadn't invented the dresses game. Okay, so Maddie was very a poor girl. She have also humanity of her own. Okay, when Peggy would ask the questions of having funny out of Wanda, she would embarrassed in her own way. She would embarrassed in her own way. Okay, yes. Uh, but suppose Peggy and all the others started in on her next. She wasn't as poor as Venda, perhaps, but sorry, she was poor. Of course, she would have more sense than to say she had 100 dresses. Still, she would not like for them to begin on her. She wished Peggy would stop teasing Venda Petronsky. So here, Maddie always does not want ask Peggy. Peggy asked the question to Vanda Petronsky, having intention of having fun. Okay, Peggy would ask the questions by questions to Vanda Petronsky, intention like having fun. So this was very embarrassing feeling to Maddie. Okay, so Maddie was thinking very embarrassed, and she would every it means lots of time she would try to say stop that asking question business to Vanda Petronsky, shut up your mouth to Peggy, but she can't do that. So okay, she can't do that. So here see Vanda Petronsky, here the friends character, like Peggy's and Maddie's characters explained uh, in this part of lesson. Okay, Maddie was a very poor girl like Vanda Petronsky. So how Vanda Petronsky was poor, and how she wore only one blue faded dress. Maddie was also very poor girl. Okay, she wore hand-me-down clothes. Hand-me-down clothes here, very old dresses and used dresses by somebody. Okay, Peggy was also not a very cruel girl. Okay, so she would ask the question to Vanda Petronsky because of having fun only. Having fun only. So this was not very this was not good to this was not good to Maddie. Okay, Maddie was very showing very bad about the business of Peggy, that she asked the questions to Vanda Petronsky about dresses intention of having fun. So she, how the children's are in the classes. Okay, there are different characters of students in every class. Okay, so someone is poor, someone is rich, someone is very bully like manner, and something different types of manners students every class that every school have. Okay, here school life was explained in a very different way, and I hope you understand. So this is all about the today's class. Okay, yes. So if you have any doubt, ask me through the through my personal number. So I it means I hope you got it right. Yes, thank you, and one and all.